and I'm now at Swinton, not to be confused with Swindon or even the other Swinton in my home county. Hey everyone, Geoff's Trains here and welcome to Exploring Yorkshire and the Humber by train, day 4. It's slightly raining at the moment here in Sheffield, so I am going to head inside as soon as I've done this intro. I am off today to Rotherham Central, Swinton, Conisbrough, Mexborough, Doncaster, Bentley, Adwick and South Elmsall. Right, I'm getting inside now. I wasn't sure what class of train it would be down this route, but I am on 158861 and it's actually fairly quiet at the moment, surprisingly actually, because everyone this morning in getting into Yorkshire has been really busy. I mean, it is a Saturday like, but I thought if I'd go first thing in the morning it wouldn't be too bad, but yeah, I think it's just busy whatever time. I've got a fast enough changeover at Rotherham Central as it is, so it didn't really help that we were just sitting outside of Meadow Hall for several minutes. I've gone from having an 11-minute wait to about a 2-minute wait, so I better take my station selfie. Rotherham Central's got 2 platforms, it's run by Northern Trains, there's also a limited TPE service. You can also transfer from train to not just tram but super tram, and if I did have longer here I'd go for a wander to the River Don. You know what I'm like with my flowing water. As for the station itself, very quickly, it is more modern looking than I expected, and there is a massive national rail sign up there which is catching my eye, and also right here is my next train. Oh, I can take my time a bit more now. I've just got off 158849 and I'm now at Swinton, not to be confused with Swindon or even the other Swinton in my home county. I was taught to distinguish between Swinton and Swindon by remembering that the Swintons are up north because Swindon almost sounds like Swindown. I might just alternate between shelters filming here because it's raining out there and I don't want to get soaking wet. I think this might be a good place for train spotting because I've only been here a few minutes and already there's been a few trains passing through, but you can only catch a northern service from Swinton. On the handrails, on the stairs and ramps here, there are these directions to the platforms, and it was my girlfriend who pointed out to me that on the other side there is braille so that blind people know how to get to their platform. I just thought for my station selfie I'd try and recreate the pose. I've only ever pulled once on a station selfie and that was back at the other Swinton and it was a bit like this. So yeah, I just thought whilst this station has the same name, let's try that again. There are 3 platforms here, although at present time the information screens aren't working, so I'm not sure whether the island platforms are purely for downwards headed trains or whether one of them is like for a mix of both upwards and downwards. There are 2 waiting shelters on the island platform and 2 waiting shelters on the single platform, and I am deliberating whether or not to go for a walk at the minute. It's like I want to, but I also don't want to get wet and I didn't think to bring an umbrella, but there is actually a poster over there which tells you what's around the area, so I might just have a read through that. Okay, I best cross back over to the other platform for my next train because I have figured out that the island platforms are for downwards trains only due to the position of the signals. Just got off 15268 and potentially I should have taken the opportunity to just go to the toilet on the train then, because I've now got over an hour's wait here at Conisbrough. Conisbrough is a northern-only station and it's got 2 platforms, and this platform in particular, I think it's platform 2, is super wide. It proper gives the station like an open feel. It is right next to a main road though, so there's a lot of traffic noise. When you're at Conisbrough, you put your knickers on your head, you put your knickers on your head, you put your knickers on your head. When you're at Conisbrough, you put your knickers on your head and you shout, "Squishy babies!" Conisbrough is a more worn down looking station. There's a long winding ramp across the platforms, there's a station building, and there's these older, kind of chubby shelters. Just passing over the River Don. Yes, it's stopped raining now, and I do believe the Transpennine Trail runs somewhere close by to here, so I'm going to just see if I can find it now. I found it. I'm just going to simply spend some time walking along here, then stopping and walking right back. Okay, the next train is here. It is 152.68 again. I am doing a back forth with Conisbrough and Mexborough to avoid having the 2-hour gap between services. This train is so busy over days. Oh my days, I can't even tell you how glad I am to get off that train then. Like, that was absolutely rammed. I am glad that's the only Sheffield bound train I'm getting on today. The rain is not holding off. I'm at Mexborough. It's got 2 platforms, it's got a beautiful looking station building, it's got seats all along either platform, Northern trains call here, and there is this more indoorsy looking shelter which I'm going to go and stand in to dry off a little bit. Never mind because it's locked, but I will dry off here for a moment because I just had to escort somebody as well across the platform and look for the main road for them. And I am intrigued to know where this yellow ramp leads now. Well, all I know is you get a nice view of the River Don. I'm just thinking, do I have time to just pop to the Lidl up the road to get something to eat quick, or... I'm on 158861. I'm so glad the trains in this direction are quieter, and I've finally just been able to have my wee as well. I'm at Doncaster. It is a busier station here, it's far bigger. It is 9 platforms, and I've just seen a sign that says platform 0, so we've got one of those here as well. And there are a lot of TOCs that call here, predominantly London North Eastern Railway. There's also cross country, TPE, Northern, Hull trains, Grand Central, EMR. I think that's them all. Loads of shops here and toilets. If I'd have known about that, I wouldn't have been in such a rush to go on the train. Well, yeah, I still would have been, to be fair. But there's also these screens up here with like an LNER clock. It is like the middle of the day and somebody is setting fireworks off. I'm gonna go get out of the station. I'm gonna see if there's any ticket barriers actually, because it's always like the fear of the unknown, whether my ticket will work on the ticket barriers when I'm changing over. There were no ticket barriers, and to be honest with you, I've not actually got a lot of time left here. I don't know where the time's just gone. I think potentially the last train was a little bit delayed. You know, I've still never ridden on a Zoomer. I really need to one day. Just waiting for the doors to open on. Look what it is, proud to be Northern, 331110, and I can see platform 0 at Doncaster here, and I am wondering what trains actually pull in there. I'm at Bentley, and honestly, pulling in on the train then, it looked like a tram stop just because of how visible the road beside it is. Bentley's a northern only station. It's got 2 platforms, there's a level crossing outside of the station and some older looking station signs within it. It's almost like a station's not a station in Yorkshire without some post storage pickup point things. It's only a 21-minute wait. Well, it's far less now that I've spent some time here. I mean, that's still quite a fast changeover for me these days. I've just realised something. At Bentley it smells like sort of gone off cleaning spray is the best way I can put it. We'll see 152.68, so NT makes a massive change from when it was a party train before. I've now got the whole carriage to myself. In fact, it was the whole train to myself. It was only this morning that I found out that Adwick is a terminus. The train I've just got off has just terminated here, and I initially was going to actually end my vlog here, but there is only one more station along this little bit of the line, so I thought, even though it involves crossing a county, I may as well get that one done as well. Adwick sounds a little bit like a former Doctor Who companion. It's run by Northern Trains, it's got 2 platforms, there's also a huge funky looking bridge which I'm gonna go and cross for the fun of it. This building here is labelled Adwick Interchange. I'm not exactly sure what it's an interchange with, and it does look like there's some sort of booking office in there. It's not often you can do full circular laps of a station, but at Adwick you can. Just got off 331103 and I'm now at South Elmsall, and I did think with this being an unstaffed station it might be a quiet one, but it's actually turned out to be one of the more busier ones. These shelters look very TFW-y with the red dots, and they do have ticket machines within them. And South Elmsall, which sometimes can be a tongue twister by the way, has 2 platforms and it's run by Northern Trains. Just looking to see if there is an Aldi nearby. I'm pretty sure there is. Yes, there is. Might pop there for some food. Also, just seeing that Moorthorpe Station is within walking distance of here. It would just take you 20 minutes to walk there. This is the first time I have ever been able to touch one of these signs. Just having a little wander around the area, and I found this footpath which is currently leading me through a field. I can't tell you how fast today has gone. Like, I think it's to do with me not having super long waits at stations, like, to be fair, I usually do these days. And I can't wait to go to sleep tonight because I've had a really busy week this week that's going on through to next week as well. And I've got to edit this whole video when I get in. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Buzzy byes! Well, see you in 150, what is it?